Всем привет, друзья, с вами Арагорн. Мы, значит, продолжаем играть в Хогвартс Легаси, Хогвартс наследие. Игра еще не вышел, короче, а уже обновление поперло по родину. Друзья, с вами Арагорн. Мы, значит, продолжаем играть в Хогвартс Легаси. Так, ну что, погнали. Сейчас выйду из всех. Что нам это не нужно? Так, мы получили сову. Так, ну давай. Так, сообщение через совиную почту обычно приходит, когда у персонажей, с которыми вы встречались, есть для вас новая информация или просьба. Выберите профессора Фига, чтобы увидеть его сообщение. Так, зайдите ко мне. Я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли в Гринготсе. Так, хорошо. Так, сейчас.
Revelio.
сейчас посмотрю. Не знаю. Пока спускаешь, просто закружишься. Да, закружится. Ну, давай быстрее. Вот это меня бесит, то что прогрузки вот это, типа карты в некоторых местах. Карта прогружается. Что-то сегодня интернет не хочет работать. Подтормаживает.
Revelio.
Так, сейчас. Да, профессор Фиг. Невзирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика о зачислении его сразу на 5-й курс. Профессор Уизли настаивает, что ребенку требуется сопровождение и наставник, чтобы помочь ему освоиться на новом месте перед началом учебного года. Поручаю это дело вам. За подробностями обращайтесь к профессору Уизли. Профессор Финниас Найджелиус Блэк, директор.
Revelio.
Да, ну что, ждать. О, профессор, здорово.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Так, сэр, возвращаясь к гоблинам в Гринготте.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say, after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Так, Ранрок и Рухот охотятся за медальоном.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Секретный медальон, секрет медальон.
Revelio. Revelio.
Окно со змеей, подобной тварью. Хотя слизеринцам нравится думать, что это окно каким-то образом является данью уважения основателей их факультета, но на самом деле это просто змееподобная тварь, которая обвивается вокруг дерева, уползая изо рта легендарного зеленого человека.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they spray smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Так, у тебя нет друзей?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
А не знаешь, как до них добраться?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Не могу ничего
I'll see
обещать.
what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Так, это хорошо. Целая куча камней.
Revelio.
Так, подожди.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Скелет гибридского черного дракона. Это большой скелет дракона, который висит в классе защиты от темных искусств. Предположительно является трофеем, взятым профессором Гекат после того, как она в одиночку разгромила одну из крупнейших браконьерских банд на востоке Уэльса во время большой облавы на браконьеров 1878 года. Так, хорошо. Руководство. Так, коллекции. Инвентарь. Так, подожди. Ага, еще задание.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Идите в 2 раундах крещенных палочек. Завершите раунд тренировки комбинации заклинаний с люканом Шумпсби. Так, Шумпсби. Погнали.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Так. Вот, скороченные палочки.
We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian, I know.
Поехали на топ. А вот.
Hello,
Sorry.
Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Reparo! Accio!
Получилось.
Nicely done.
Levioso!
Так.
Excellent form.
Levioso! Accio!
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Так, все, готово. И еще.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Not
Yes,
safe.
Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Accio!
Leviosa.
Protego! Levioso! Accio!
Expelliarmus!
What's a duel?
Все.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Так. Сюда. Задание. Так, и коллекция. Подожди, задание типа. Так, задача проверить как отвернуть. Так, ну это потом давай. Вот эту вот возьмем. Открывается. Плюс камни, зенобии. 6 штук.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
Тут еще другие, видимо, лестницы воли. Потому что в Гарри Поттере Тани лестницы были. Просто двигались. А тут вон лестницы как собираются.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Так, доспехи тролля. Эти необычные доспехи были созданы специально для тролля. То, что они вообще сохранились, невероятно, поскольку тролли обычно не носят доспехи и по понятным причинам предпочли бы разбить их в замешательстве или гневе.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Так, ларец для кубка огня. Кубок огня находится в этом древнем сундуке, который изящно инкрустирован драгоценными камнями. Кубок служит средством отбора чемпионов для турнира трех волшебников с момента основания соревнования в конце 13 века.
Revelio.
Зал трофеев. В этой комнате находится кубок школы, кубки по квиддичу, трофеи за дуэли и другие награды, вручаемые студентам. Иногда здесь можно увидеть вышедших за рамки дозволенного студентов, которые начищают серебро как напоминание о ценности тяжелого ручного труда.
Revelio.
Награда за успехи в термологии. Эта особая награда присуждается учащейся 7-го курса факультета Пуффендуй Мирабель Честновок в знак признания ее выдающихся навыков в области термологии. Ее успехи в работе с самыми разными растениями от мандрагора до бубантюберов и прыгучих луковиц превзошли все ожидания.
Revelio.
Доспехи домового эльфа. Этот комплект доспехов для домового эльфа, по слухам, был изготовлен жестоким волшебником, желающим, чтобы эльф защищал его в бою. К счастью, волшебник был слишком туп, чтобы понять, что доспехи тоже можно считать одеждой. И в тот самый момент, когда эльф надел их, он трансгрессировал, из тех его никогда не видели.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what. Revelio.
Шесть камней. 5 нам еще осталось.
I'd better keep an eye on high... Revelio. Accio.
Да, паук. Дракон.
Revelio. Revelio.
Так, снаряжение.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Дракон, паук. Вот тут.
Revelio.
Так, как и третий.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Правильно.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school of Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I think there were doxy eggs as well.
Так, еще у нас, короче, 4 этих плюй камня осталось.
I'd keep an eye on high places for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how...
Accio.
Шандо.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio.
Последний остался. Потом надо будет отдать.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio!
Так. Сейчас посмотрим. Вот сюда. Переместимся.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Все, задание выполнили. Так, теперь сюда идем. Снаряжение. Снаряжение от палочки только. Так, задание. Подожди. Честно.
Revelio.
Все.
I trust Mr. Bradley was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Магию новую.
Glad to hear
Изучим,
it.
наверное.
Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Новое заклинание.
Good work.
Это. Сейчас.
Incendio.
Keep at it, and do try not to incinerate yourself.
Так. Секреты запретной секции. Задание. Так, коллекции. А нет. Коллекции. Сейчас мы сначала вот так сделаем.
Incendio! Lumos.
Так, ну что, ждать будем.
Ah, there you are.
Профессор Фиг. Давай побазарим.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear.
Good
She
look,
tells me
Carlos.
you've taken
Good.
rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
С Себастьяном поговорить.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack. Saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Так, а как же библиотекарь?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Так, точно нас поймают.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no
Люлю
doubt.
дадут.
But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Увидимся вечером.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Вот и вечер.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Да.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Incendio.
We must remain unseen. Aragorn's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be behind me. The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Да, запускаем коров.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Проверь бывает, может быть, стоит наложить запрет на применение чар в библиотеке. Кто-то уже не раз тайком пробирался в запретную секцию, а Кассандра Блюм, похоже, считает читальный зал личным кабинетом для испытания новых заклинаний. Последствия этого зачастую бывают плачевны. В сравнении с этим проделки Пьюза кажутся сущей безделушкой.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Так.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Incendio! Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more. That's it. Where might this lead?
Читальня. У нас сейчас.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Protego! Incendio! Protego!
Я смог перепрыгнуть.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Так, подойди. Снаряжение. Так, инвентарь. Коллекции. Готово.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Вот так вот. Древняя магия.
Sebastian.
Sneaking the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, you're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Козел певца. Запретной секции. Так, сейчас. Утро. Так, вернуть в класс профессора Фига.
Revelio.
Так. Какое-то задание тут есть, наверное.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
А есть здесь другие похожие картины.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Так, удалось узнать от ней что-нибудь.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Так.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
Lumos.
That solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Lumos.
I for one relieved that it was cancelled. You're only saying that because you're not very good at it. It's a good way to get attention.
Revelio.
What is?
Being good at Quidditch.
Oh, not another one falling all over Isaac.
Нет, не одно.
Sorry, What did you say? What? Did you say something? I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio. Revelio.
Вот это.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Так, статуя Грегори Льстивого. Эта статуя изображает средневекового волшебника, заискивающего ухмылкой Грегори Льстивого. Он известен тем, что изобрел елейную мазь, которая заставляет поющего верить, что тот, кто дал им это зелье, является их лучшим другом.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
My parents were thrilled to hear that.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. Moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
What? Not for me, Moonmind. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
Professor Howell was carrying some pearl dust. I asked him if it was a love potion.
Так. Ну-ка. Карта.
Professor Black was terrible before. Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, it literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Зачем же Амин донес тебя?
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Если будет время.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio.
Так, еще 2.
I don't know about demigods, but Howin had me on hot bricks the other day, telling us about her colleague.
Еще одна осталась книга.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Сегодня был хороший день, пока Гаррет не опрокинул свое дурацкое зелье в золотоглазок, которых я так долго настаивал. Пришлось выпить весь котел и начать заново. Он просто невыносим. Думает, что ему нет равных в зельеварении. И постоянно срывает уроки профессора Шарпа своими экспериментами. Однако могу сказать точно, если бы Гаррет не был племянником профессора Уизли, его бы уже исключили из школы. Сегодня на ужин снова конечная рыба, она даже начинает мне нравиться, хотя мясной пирог все равно вкуснее.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Так, коллекции. Комментарий. Снаряжение. Такие задания. Ну, давай потратим.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
Revelio.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Понятно.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Все. Так, задание. Коллекция. Так, ладно, друзья, давайте будем заканчивать. То есть с вами был Арагорн. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте большие пальцы вверх. Всем удачи и всем пока-пока.